Coming into the NFL, Tua was one of the most interesting prospects in all of college football. First off, he was a left-handed quarterback, which is very rare, and last was done by Tim Tebow. He took over from Jaylen as the QB at Alabama and led them to a national championship in which he threw the game-winning touchdown in overtime against Georgia. Coming into the draft, he was projected to go number 1, but fell to pick number 5 to the Dolphins because of injury concerns. His main weaknesses were injury and durability, arm strength, and footwork. This led to LSU's quarterback Joe Burrow getting picked with the first pick. Tua was projected to be Miami's franchise quarterback, and if all went well, he was supposed to be one of their best quarterbacks of all time, rivaling the looks of Dan Marino and Bob Grease. What's up guys, it's Six Man Sports, and in today's video we're going to be looking at why we all owe Tua an apology, how he had a bad start to his NFL career, but so far, the first 3 weeks of the 2022 NFL season, he's really looking like what he really is, with the deep threats in Jaylen, Waddle, and Tyreek Hill, and how he's actually a great quarterback for the Dolphins. In his rookie season in the NFL, he played in 10 games and started 9. In those 9 games he started, the team went 6-3, and in total he passed for 11 touchdowns and 5 interceptions to go along with a rating of 87.1. Most of his completions, however, were short throws. As we mentioned, he lacked the arm power or arm strength, and he didn't really have any deep threats or wideouts on that team. His second season was unfortunately much of the same. In the 12 games he started, the team went 7-5. He passed for 16 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, a number that did spike up a bit in his second season. He did also fumble the ball much more, but that probably also came with taking more risks and playing more games. His completion percentage increased a bit, and so did his rating, but the play style and length of throws was pretty much the same as we saw from his rookie season. And now here's where we are in present day 2022, where this is where it changes for Tua, and that's when the team made one of the biggest blockbuster trades in the offseason. So in the offseason, the Dolphins traded 5 draft picks for a star wide receiver from the Chiefs, Tyreek Hill. And the reason Tyreek Hill actually chose the Dolphins over the Jets is because the Dolphins were also willing to give him the money that would make him the highest paid wide receiver of all time. So they did that. They signed him to a 4-year, $120 million deal. And now Tyreek is in Miami to stay alongside with Jaylen Waddle, who's going to become much better in his second season. So everything is set up for Tua. Now he has to just go out there and succeed. Following up the progression of Jaylen Waddle and the trade for Tyreek, which is one of the fastest and best wide receivers in all of football, he now had better receivers and playmakers, and he had to make the right reads and accurate throws, and the team was going to be very good, and so was he. I'd say so far it's worked. The Dolphins are off to an AFC East best 3-0, leading the division, and have a win over their rivals, the Bills, who are 2-1, and the Bills were actually projected to be Super Bowl favorites coming into the season. Tua individually has thrown for 10 touchdowns in 3 weeks and 2 interceptions. His rating is 118, much better than the mark set in his rookie and sophomore season. He's throwing the ball much farther and has way more yards per completion per attempt and just yards in general. Waddle and Hill are number 2 and number 3 in receiving yards in the whole entire league, trailing only Bills wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Tua has also led 2 comeback fourth quarter drives against the Ravens and the Bills. The Ravens game was definitely his best game of the season and his moment to remember, as he was trailing by 21 entering the fourth quarter. He threw for 6 total touchdowns in the game, and they ended up winning 42-38. In the Bills game, he suffered a concussion, came back, and then threw a deep ball to a wide-open Jaylen Waddle that eventually led to the game-winning touchdown by Chase Edmonds. Just overall, Tua's just having a magical season so far. If he can keep it up, he's definitely going to be in the MVP conversation, especially with the Dolphins playing as good as they have in the first 3 weeks. I mean, he's already special being being the only left-handed quarterback in the entire NFL as of right now. So we'll see how it does for Tua, how it goes. I think Waddle getting much better in the offseason, just becoming really good, how everyone thought, and Tyreek Hill just being who he is, has definitely helped Tua, got him to be more comfortable, a better quarterback, make the better reads, make deep throws, and just made it easier for him. So that's definitely helped, and I think if this Dolphins team has these players, they can definitely be a scary team to face in the postseason. After a storybook type college career, Tua didn't have the best start in the NFL, but he's here and he's here to stay. Tua Tagovailoa is a great player, and he's going to lead this Dolphins team to heights they haven't seen in a long time. Thank you guys for watching. It's Six Man Sports. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see how Tua does for the rest of the season and for the rest of his NFL career. I think he's going to be great. He's definitely proved the haters wrong so far, but we'll see if he can keep it up. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back soon. Let me know what type of videos you want, and peace.